Welcome back to the Language Centre. My name's Jim, and in today's lesson we are going to be looking at some useful English vocabulary and expressions to help you succeed in the ALICE vocabulary test. Now, due to time constraints, this lesson is divided into two parts, and this is part one. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, to start with, I think we should take one of the easiest tasks first. So on your screen, A says, do you want anything to dash? Do you want anything to what? It's a question. And B says, yes, I would like some milk, please. Okay, now if you look at this word, milk, that pretty much gives you the answer, and I'm sure that you already guessed the answer for this one, but before we get to the answer, let's take a look at the options. We have read, eat, wear, and drink. Okay, let me take myself out of the frame. Okay, read, eat, wear, and drink. Now, obviously, we don't read, eat, or wear milk. We drink milk. It's a beverage. So I'm sure you guessed the answer already. This is the simplest one. Reading is basically obtaining meaning, information from books and magazine, newspapers. Eating is to have food. You know, when you put food in your mouth and you chew it and swallow it. Wear is to have a clothing on your body or anything else that you can wear, like jewelry and that other stuff. But drinking is an act of drinking liquid. Okay, so obviously the answer is drink. A quick definition for the word drink is to take in and swallow an amount of liquid through the mouth. So it's an act of drinking liquid, but drinkable liquid. Okay. The next one is this your current dash? Again, it's the question, is this your current? Now, if you look at this word, current, I'm sure many students sometimes misunderstand and they don't get the right meaning, and because the word can be used in different contexts in English language and can have different meanings. So let's understand this word first, and before we move any further. So the definition of this word is something that is happening or existing at the present time. So something is active right now can be called current. So current situation, current location. Okay, so I already had some example for this word, so let's take a look. So current location. So your current location is the place you are at the moment. Okay, so for example, if I'm doing this lesson from NSIU Language Centre, so that tells you my exact place and position where I am right at this moment. Okay, so that's current location. Example 2, your current email address. So what is your current email address? Your current email address is that you are presently using for your online communication, and not the email address that you created years ago but rarely used it, okay, which is now no longer active. Okay, so current email address is the one that you are actively using on a daily basis. Okay, so that's current. The word current has also the meanings, but we're going to stick with the basics. Okay, so let's come back to the question. Is this your current dash? B says yes. It's 21 Richmond Street, London. Now again, street, London, 21 Richmond Street also gives you the idea that what it could be. But let's take the options first. Account, email, address, and business name. Now business name could be a brand name. Okay, so 21 Richmond Street, London. Now that's not an account because there are no more than 5 or 8 numbers into this. There's no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's no account number for sure. Email address is also not email address because we don't see it as Richmond Street at gmail.com or something like that. So it's not that. Address. Well, that's pretty much, fills the space here because 21 Richmond Street, London. London is a location, geographic location. Street is a road, place. So this probably the answer, because business name, is this your current business name? And 21 Richmond Street, London is not a name. Okay, this is the this is the address of a location. Okay, so in this scenario, the correct answer is address. Okay, is this your current address? And the answer has B says, yes, it's 21 Richmond Street, London. Okay, now let's take the next one. I take 2 dash of whey protein in the morning. Whey protein. Take 2 of something, okay, 2 something of whey protein in the morning. Now, whey protein, let's understand this word. I'm sure many of you already know what is whey protein. If you know somebody who goes to gym, they might take it, okay, after workout with milk or water. So whey protein is basically a bodybuilding supplement, okay, that is used by many people who go to gym and get the most out of their, workouts. So it's also, it comes in powder, so it's a powdery substance, okay. So a supplement comes in a powdery substance, so that's whey protein. Okay, so I take 2 dash of whey protein in the morning. The option is pieces, scoops, balls, and kilos. Now, pieces, I just mentioned that it comes in powdery substance, so it cannot be pieces. So pieces is just pieces of something. So I give you, a picture of chocolates, pieces of chocolates. So powder doesn't come into pieces. Okay, powder is powder. It comes in different quantity, but not pieces. Scoops looks like spoon. Balls, okay, powder, balls are different, so that's not the answer. Kilos, now who takes 2 kilos of whey protein in the morning? But that's definitely not the answer. So the right answer into this one is scoops. Okay, I take 2 scoops of whey protein in the morning. Now, scoops, comes in different sizes and shapes. Now, if you look at the slide, there are ice cream scoops, potato scoops, powder scoops, and there are also measuring tools. Okay, so we can use them to dig out or to take the substance out of the container. And we can also use them to measure the substance that it can hold at a time. So there are also measuring tools. All right, so the next one is, this soup is very dash. It could use more herbs and spices. Okay, more herbs and spices. So let's understand what are herbs and spices. So there are herbs and spices are made from plants, okay, and we use them in our food, in cooking, okay, and they're also sometimes used in making medicines. All right, spices are the same. So they're made of different dried leaves, roots, okay, and fruits to flavor our food. All right, so herbs and spices, we use them in our food to have more flavor and taste in our food. Okay, so coming back, the soup is very dash. Okay, it could use more herbs and spices. So options we have for this one are bland, means lacking taste or particular flavor in food. So when the food is bland, it's tasteless. Okay, hot, spicy, having a high temperature, very warm, so it can have 2 different meanings. Spicy means when the food has lots of chili in it, and high temperature when the food is hot. Okay, boring, that's very obvious, not interesting or exciting. And expensive, okay, costing a lot of money. Okay, so now the soup is very hot. It could use more herbs and spices. It doesn't really fit with the sentence. Boring, expensive, okay, but the right option here, I'm sure probably you have already guessed it also. So bland is the right answer. Okay, the soup is very, because see the second part of the sentence, it says could use more. So when you use the word more, it means something is lacking. So when there is something is lacking, we need something to add on. So when the food is bland, it means we need some more herbs and spices in it to spice it up. All right, so the right option here is bland. Okay, so bland. All right, the quick definition for this word, bland, means lacking a strong or particular flavor. All right, the next one is I'm quite dash with my new job. Now we understand what is new job, but the word quite, I've noticed sometimes students, they make mistakes about this one because this word is used in different ways in English. Okay, there are 4 different ways you can use the word quite, and so let's take a look. So completely, okay, 1 in 4 different types. Completely, a little or a lot, but not completely, to a large degree, and to express that you are not certain about something. So not certain means not sure about something. So let's take at least one example for each of these. I am quite sure that I left my keys on the table. Okay, you are 100% sure that the keys are on the table. Okay, there's no doubt. Completely sure about something. It was quite a difficult exam. So quite a difficult, but not 100% difficult. You probably have done something on the test. Okay, you have done few tasks and questions. So you are saying that the exam was difficult, maybe very much difficult, but not 100% difficult, because you were able to do, some part of it. Okay, she's quite sad about the news. So somebody's very, very sad about something. And I don't quite know what to say. So you're not sure about something, what to do, what to say about something. So there are 4 different ways you can use the word quite. So coming back to the task here, it says I'm quite something with my new job. So let's take the options for this one. Accepted, which means agreed to an offer or invitation. Interested, which means wanting to give your attention to something or want to learn more about something. Satisfied, okay, being happy about something because you got something that you were hoping for, okay. You are satisfied when the things go in your way, okay, something that you hoped for and things turn out to be that way, okay, so you're happy. So being satisfied means being happy. And concluded, okay, it has different meanings, but we're going to take the basic one. So judged or decided something after thorough consideration, which means you have decided something after thinking for a long time about something. All right, so the right option in this is satisfied. Okay, so I'm quite accepted with my new job. Doesn't make sense really. Interested, I'm quite interested with my new job. That also quite odd there. Concluded with my new job, does also fit with that, context. So the right option in this one is satisfied because you're happy with your job. All right. So let's move to the next one.